Hello and welcome to the new video. If this is your first time here, my name is Hannah and today I will be picking up my August books. So this is the game I will be using and I'm excited for this. When I was setting it up yesterday, I actually couldn't wait to pick my August books using this game. So I hope it's going to be fun. I hope the game is going to be good to me, and I hope that we'll pick up some nice books. Let's go. Okay, so we are set. One thing I forgot is to do the jokers. So I think I will have to do that later on. But what I'm gonna do, I think I will use one of those. If I land on the joker, I'm just gonna use one of those tokens with the corresponding color so that I know that this is for the joker and I can pick my book. Okay, so let's start with the first roll. I'm excited. We have 2.5. 1, 2. Okay, so that's a normal pick. We pick from here, and this is published in June. So for the first prompt, book published in June, I decided to pick my July locked library book, and this is Bad Graces by Carrie Macaulay. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correct. And this book, according to Goodreads, the first 3 tags would class this as young adult fantasy horror. So I'm excited for that. I am currently listening to All the Dead Lie Down by the same author, and I'm enjoying it so far. So hopefully that will be a good book as well. 6. Oh, okay, so that's a joker. This is a free selection from a romance shelf because red is for romance. Okay, so for this romance joker, I decided to pick Lauren Asher's Love Unwritten. This is the sequel to Love Redesigned. Is just behind me, and this just came out in June as well, I think. So I'm excited to read this. There's 3 books in a series, and book 2 will be following Raphael and Ellie. Raphael is a friend of Julian from book 1, and Ellie is his babysitter, Raphael's babysitter. So this should be a fun read. Lauren Asher's books, I wouldn't say they bring a lot of literary value to my life, but they are entertaining and they're easy to read and they're fast paced, and I love them for this. I have 2. Glasses. Let's just pick one from the glasses prompts. Published in December. Okay, so we have 2 prompts with 2 different publishing months. I was going to read this book for the Amazing Readathon, as I think this is the only book I own that's been published in December, and this is The Other Mothers by Catherine Faulkner. And this is a mystery thriller, and this is all I know about this, so let's just quickly read the synopsis. And it's soon clear that you can't trust everyone at playgroup. If you've had kids, if you've been dropping your kids to school, you will recognize there are certain groups of mothers that they tend to stick together. And yeah, so I think it's going to be a fun read. My December book. 4. A candle. So we don't match. So pick a prompt from the candle. Should I just go? I picked up a random card, so maybe I'll just stick to this. I'll just pick a random one. It is... No, start a new series. Okay, I really wanted to avoid this, but the prompt says it and we gotta follow. Starting your series. So for this, I picked Peter James, The House on Cold Hill. This is the book I picked up back in spring at some point. This is a pretty short book. It's only about 340 pages. And I have never read Peter James before. So I'm hoping if I don't like it, I'll be able to put it down and, you know, I wouldn't have to continue with the series. But if I like it, then, you know, that could be a start of something new and exciting. So it sounds like a paranormal horror as well. So hopefully that will be something I will enjoy because I love this type of books, paranormal horror, paranormal stories and all that good stuff. So yay. Okay. So we have 4 books so far. I need bigger numbers on this board game. I need bigger numbers in this dice. I need bigger numbers. I need to roll bigger numbers or doubles or something. Got 6. Still no match, and it's a Quidditch. So I'll pick one from the Quidditch. Contemporary. And for this, I decided to go with The Fury by Alex Michaelides. I have read The Silent Patient recently and I really enjoyed it. And I bought this book soon after it came out. Still got a hardback version. And it's been standing on my shelf. So I think it's about time to pick this up. This is a contemporary mystery thriller. And I think it's a murder mystery. I know there are mixed opinions about this book, mixed reviews. But hopefully I'm just going to go into this book with an open mind and just try and enjoy it. Next roll. 5 books. Oh my gosh. 3. Candle again. Written by a male author. For this, I decided to go with William Friend, Black Mamba. This is a book I purchased for the Amazing Readathon Marathon. It's not marathon. So this is a book I purchased for the Amazing Readathon. This was one of the books I found on Vinted. And it seems like something I would enjoy. This is a horror, paranormal horror. And what kind of convinced me for this before even reading the synopsis is this. So this on Goodreads is classed as paranormal horror, and basically one night after the death of his wife, his daughters come into his room and they wake him up. They stand at the foot of the bed and they said to him that it is a man in our room. So he goes and checks the room. Obviously there's no one there. So it's kind of like, it sounds like it's going to be one of those creepy books when we have an imaginary friend that starts good and nice and then turns violent and aggressive and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I didn't manage to read this for the Amazing Readathon, and this is the reason I picked it for August. Next row. 3. Another Joker. Okay, another Joker. I don't know if I'm liking this. I might change the rules next month. So for this Joker, for horror, thriller, suspense, mystery, and all that good stuff, I decided to go with No Exit by Taylor Adams. And this was, I don't know who recommended this book. Someone on BookTube, and I found it on Vinted as well. Found it really cheap, so always a plus. And I really don't know much about it, so let's read a synopsis. Full of shocking twists and turns, this beautifully written novel, beautifully written novel will have you on the edge of your seat. So it sounds like something exciting, hopefully fast-paced, because I do like the fast-paced books, so yay for that. 3. Quidditch again. Snitch. Snitch, not Quidditch. It's a golden snitch, not Quidditch. Why am I saying Quidditch? Okay. Free pick from Sci-Fi. Now, this is another book that I purchased for the Amazing Readathon. I never got to read it, and this is How You Lose a Time War. And this is a sci-fi. This is also a very short book. This is book number 8, so I need all the short books you can get at this point. So I decided to go with this. I think it's a science fiction romance or something like this. Let's see. Hopefully I'll get to read this in August. If not, then we shall see. But yeah, decided to go for a thin one this time. 5. Harry's Glasses. Oh, this is the wrong one. This one is sticking out. We have historical. And now we have historical. So it could be anything. And I actually stopped reading much of historical fiction or historical stuff, full stop. But I have this book that I actually pre-ordered, and it is Elizabeth McNeill, Burial Plot. And just look at those beautiful edges, and also the end papers. I need to show you. I think I showed you once, but yeah, we're on the topic. So I decided to pick this up. This is also pretty short book. It's just like 320 something pages. So hopefully it'll read quick. This is historical, thriller, mystery, that kind of stuff. It's happening in the beginning of the 19th century, and there is this, I think her name is Bonnie, and she finds herself standing over a body, and so she needs to disappear. We don't know if she's a murderer. She needs to disappear, so her friend or brother or whoever is with her, Crawford, I think his name. Yeah, Crawford, he manages to get her a position as a maid in this house. And in that house, the lady of the house recently passed. I don't know if she was murdered or she just passed away, but she's there. And she starts to see different strange things going on. The husband is weird, the daughter is weird, and everybody's weird, and everything is weird. And she starts thinking she was there. She was placed there on purpose. There's a plan to her being there. So we'll see. A few months ago, I've read The Doll Factory and I enjoyed it. And I think Elizabeth McNeill writes really interesting historical thriller mystery stuff. So yes, excited to finally read this. Now, home run. Let's see what the special prompt will be. We have 3. 1, 2, 3. So a blue cauldron. Perfect on top. Okay, dice roll. The number on the dice equals the number of words in the title. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's roll. 1. Okay, finally, the last but not least, my home run book, and this is a 1-word title. And for this, I decided to go with Undeadwood by C.A. Monks. And this book has actually been given to me by the author to read, and I thought it would be a good time to read it because it is a 1-word title. So what more can you want? And also it's a very short book. It's around 200 pages, so hopefully it will be a quick read as well. Just to read a quick synopsis, I think it's quite entertaining to read. So, tragically, I'm dead. I died in a bathtub while I was relaxing. Maybe I relaxed too much. Anyway, that is not troubling me as much as you might think. You see, I may have died, but I didn't die properly or fully. Completely? Well, I'm unsure of the nomenclature. Safe to say, I'm still here in a town of Deadwood in the year 1876. Despite my current condition, I'm determined to get to the bottom of this mystery. I will find out what's happening to recently deceased of Deadwood, even if it kills me again. So I think that just sounds so funny, and I'm expecting a zombie comedy. This is the vibes that I'm getting from this synopsis. So that's it. Okay, so we have a nice selection of books for August, 10 books. I will do my best to finish them all. If I don't, I'm not going to punish myself. I do have a full-time job and I also do other things as well, not just read. So there will be no punishment for me. What I will do, if I don't read a book, I'm just going to put it back on the shelf and hopefully it will be picked up again in the future. So this is it from me now. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and maybe leave me a comment. Let me know what book are you excited to read in August, and also let me know if you've read any of these books and what are your thoughts on them. And if you haven't got anything else to say, leave me a skull emoji in the comments. That's it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.